Welcome to Shenkman Education. My name is Marty Shenkman. The topic of this video clip is letters of instruction. It's one of the most important non-legal steps you can take that costs nothing to do, but could really help greatly assure that your wishes will be carried out and that you'll be protected and safe as you get older. What is a letter of instruction? There can be any number of them. A letter of instruction can and should include indication of who your agents and fiduciaries are under different documents, where your original legal documents are, information on account numbers, passwords, where somebody can find it. Are you using an online secure record keeper or password generator? How can your agent or the people or your kids or whoever you're relying on access that information in order to help you if you're sick or incapacitated? Most people only think of estate planning in terms of dying, but if you get on in years, you may need help. Who's going to know the information to help you? Another common letter of instruction, and it's really important. Many people feel that if they do it some kind of trust or will, their planning is done and they can forget about it. It's really a simplistic view of what estate planning is. If you have young children, you need to take the time. One client of mine called it the 2-tissue box letter because it was so painful to do. You need to take the time and write a letter to the people that you're naming as guardians who will watch and care for your children if you're not here, and tell them what kind of life you want for the children, what you want in terms of education, travel, upbringing, values, religious considerations. You need to really provide guidance. And too many people kind of dismiss this saying, well, gee, my sister, my cousin, whoever they're naming, they'll know. Maybe they know. In a lot of cases, they don't know, and it's really helpful to read. But I can tell you, when these letters have been written and the thought and heart has been put into them, the agents, the trustees, the guardians, the fiduciaries, the people that have been left behind to help will often go back and read and reread and reread those letters to hear your voice telling them what you want to do, so it'll give them guidance to deal with the myriad of possible circumstances that nobody can foresee. That guidance can be really, really important. If you name an agent under a healthcare document, like a healthcare proxy or medical power of attorney, you should really write them a letter. What do you really want in terms of end-of-life decisions? Do you want experimental medical treatments? Do you have religious considerations that may influence or affect your planning? Very, very important to write letters of instruction. Again, it's very easy for people to go up to an online website, or if they can afford it, to an attorney and have documents done. But the heart, the soul, the life of those documents is often the letters of instructions that you yourself need to write. And a lot of this stuff doesn't belong in the actual legal documents because some of the sort of fuzzy, qualitative, personal wishes may just be too nuanced to really be in a legal document. So it may be better, for example, if you create a trust, to provide that for your descendants, your heirs, your children, whoever it may be, that the trustee will have discretion to make the decision how to distribute money. But where do they get the guidance and understanding of what you want for those distributions? A purely discretionary trust is something lawyers like to do because it's much harder in the event of a divorce or a lawsuit against the beneficiary for someone to reach those assets. But that doesn't put the face on of what you want. So one of the most important aspects of every estate plan, it costs you nothing to do, it just takes some real effort, is to write a letter of instruction. And by the way, just a thought, with AI becoming so available, you may be able to type in some notes and ask AI to help generate thoughts. You may be able to ask questions for AI to try to guess at some of the things, and it may help you really create it. Another thing you can do is you can set up a web meeting on any of the services and simply record the web meeting of you talking to a friend, a family member about some of these decisions. Talk to the agent that's going to be the healthcare proxy. Talk to the person you're going to name guardian. Have those transcribed. It's available for very nominal cost or free in many of the services. And then plug that into AI and let AI write a letter, and then you can work on it. So there's a lot of technological tools that can make this very difficult personal process easier to address. Thank you for joining me, and please keep in mind that all the advice is for educational purposes only. Don't take any actions without consulting appropriate advisors. Thank you.